everybody, welcome to another video. And in this video, we're doing a 3x3 tutorial with my friends Ranger and my other friend Charles.
Hi guys.
So, here's a little fun fact about the Rubik's Cube. There's over 43 quintillion different scrambles that the Rubik's Cube can have. So, let our friend Ranger scramble the cube. Now we have our scrambled cube, and so the first step of solving the cube is to make the daisy on top. So we're gonna have our friend Charles over here explain on how to make the daisy.
Okay, so now we are doing the daisy, which would be white here, white here, white here, white here. So first, I see the first one is right here. So we want to flip it up here. And now we have the first petal of the daisy.
Can you look around the cube for a bunch of white center pieces? So white pieces like that.
Okay, so now we see one right here again. So since this is already here, we want to flip it here.
To move it away.
That. Yeah, we want to move it away.
This piece.
Yeah.
Because if it did, the piece would come out.
Yeah. Now we have two petals. Now the other one, here's one right here. So since it's here again, we don't want to crush this one. So we can move it like this and up ones. Now we have three petals of the daisy. Okay, so we still have three petals of the daisy.
Now let's look for the last piece.
The last one.
It's right on the
it's right here. So now you want to flip it.
So it's matched up with where you want it to go.
You want to match up here, from here to here.
So it's matched up with where you want it to go.
And then you want to flip it up 2 times because that goes up there. So now you have the daisy. So then when you have finished the daisy, you want to look for this right here.
So you're going to choose any piece you want to and match it with the correct color.
Right here. So the white is on the top. And then
match the orange correct color with the orange.
Right here. See it right here? Flip it down 2 times. So then you'll have this right here. Now you want to find another one. So it's like the blue one. So white here, right here, and then the blue. Flip right here, flip it down twice, and then here's the green. And right here, flip it down twice, and then the last one red. So now the white's at the top, and then they're both reds right here, and then flip it down twice.
And if you got it correct,
now you have the white cross at the bottom.
So you did it correct, you have the cross. Okay guys, so now once we have our cross that Charles taught us how to do, we're going to be learning a right trigger and a left trigger. Okay, so a right trigger is where we turn the right side once. Now we turn the top to the left. And then we turn the right side down. Then we turn the top back to the right. Okay? Those 4 moves. So, right up. Then we turn top left, right down, and top to the right. Okay? So, then basically, bum, bum, bum. Can you repeat those moves? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's a right trigger. Now we're going to be learning what's called a left trigger. And a left trigger is where you do the exact same thing basically, just on the left side, so right here. So you turn the left one up. Now you're going to turn the top to the right. Turn the left side down. Then turn the top to the left. That's left trigger. So bum, bang, bum, flat. So those 4 moves. So that's the left trigger. Those 4 moves. Okay, so I'll do it one last time. Right trigger. Up. To the left. Right side down. Then top to the right. Okay? And the left trigger one last time is the left side up. Top to the right. The left side down, and then the top to the left. Okay, now let's learn how to make the white bottom.
Okay, so now, since Charles did our right cross and we learned how to do the right trigger, this right trigger will come in handy to solve the white side. Okay, so let's look right now. So, do we find any white spots? Oh yes, we have. We have we have the green and orange, or red, sorry. So we have to move that there. So now we have it in place. See? So now you do a right trigger.
And you're going to do a lot of them.
You're gonna do.
until it fits in. Like
When
it
these
goes
two
when these
back up. Now you go down.
that
And now it slots in. See? Now it slots in.
for all 4 sides. So let's look
Yeah,
at
just kidding. Can you do it?
So, see? Now we have a blue one. Blue and red. Match it up. Now we're gonna do 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Let's look for another piece.
Okay.
There's 2 more now.
Oh,
There's another one right there.
now we move it over here. Now we do 1. Boom.
That was one. That was an easy one.
And then now we
Here's the last one.
There's the last one. Nice.
now we move it
up.
here. And boom, bam, bam.
And the white side
Right
is
is
now solved.
completed.
Okay, guys. So now, once we have the white bottom, like Ranger taught us how to do, we're going to be learning how to do the second layer. So that means solving all of these middle pieces, edge pieces right here. Can you see that? Those pieces all right here. Okay, so the first step to do is look on the top for edge pieces like this without any white. Without any yellow, sorry. So let's look for one. This one has yellow right there. This one has yellow right there. This one, look, this one has no yellow. Okay. So yeah, this is only orange and green. This one works. So now we're gonna, because the green's right here, we're gonna match it up with the correct color, so green and green. Now we're gonna look at the top color. The top color of this piece is orange. So we're going to move it away from the orange side. That's red, that's orange. So we move it away from the orange side. Now we're going to use a right trigger because whatever side you turn it to is the opposite trigger you're going to do. So we turned it to the left, so that means we're doing a right trigger. So right trigger, remember that. R, so right side up, turn the top to the left, right side down, now turn the top to the right. So now we're going to, because we took this piece out, now we're going to put this piece back in how we would normally do it with a left trigger. So remember, now we put it up, turn the top to the right, turn the left side down, and now we put this piece back in. But notice how we put it back in with this right here. See this little edge piece right here? That's what we put it in with. So now we're going to do another one. Here's another one right here. So it's orange, because this one has no yellow. See that? So match it up with orange. The top color is blue. So I'm gonna face it away from the blue side, is right there. So face it that way. Now we face it that way, so we're doing a right trigger. So that's right up, and boom, boom. And now we can put it in how we normally put it in, that's left trigger. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, so this one is actually another one. And yeah, so let's do this one. We learned how to do this. Face it away from the top color. That's this. So we put it that way. So to face it, or match it up first of all, because this is the only one left without any yellow. So now it's matched up. And the top color is green. So face it away from the green side. Green side's right there. Face it away from the green side, the top. Now because I faced it, put it to the left. That's a right trigger. Right trigger. And now I'm going to solve this piece how I would normally do it with a left trigger. And now I put in this. We're all done except for this right here. This actually, I really don't like it whenever this happens. See how it's in the correct spot, but it's just flipped around? So that the way we solve it, it's kind of annoying, but you need to take it out with a right trigger. So that's right side up, top to the left, right side down, and then we put the top to the right. Okay, so now we took it out, and now we can put it back in normally. And now we finally got this piece out, so now we can do this piece. We matched it up now, because there's no other yellows now. Matched it up, and do it how we would normally solve it. Yeah. Okay guys, so you solved the second layer. But there's actually one last case that I haven't showed you guys, and that's this case. You might think it's the same, but it's a little bit different. because this one we need to match it up. And then once we matched it up, the top color is blue, and this time we turn it to the right side. So this way. And now we do a left trigger because we turned it to the right side, because the opposite of left is right. So now we're going to do a left trigger. Left trigger, and now we're going to put it in with the right trigger. Okay guys, so now, if it worked, you should have solved the second layer. Okay guys, so once we learn how to do the second layer, we're going to be learning how to solve the yellow cross on top. Okay guys, so the first step to solving it is you're going to look at the top and see what center pieces you have. So right now we have center pieces here and here to make a line. Okay? We only have two right there and there. So now we're going to hold the cube so the white side is on the bottom like that. And now we're going to do a couple moves. So we're going to turn the front this way, like that. And now we're going to be doing one right trigger. Okay, so do the right trigger and undo that first move. And down to your top should have cross. See how it is a cross right there? Now let's do another case. Okay guys, so the next case for solving this top is going to be this one, where the two edge pieces are there and there. So there and there. So if you hold it up there, it makes an L. You see that? So you're going to hold it into the bottom right. This in the bottom right. So it's right here, bottom right. And now you're going to be doing a similar algorithm to the one that we just learned. You do, instead of doing that, just one, you're going to actually do two. So you do a big one, those two. Now you're going to do a right trigger and undo that first move. And now you have another cross on top. Okay guys, so here's the last case for making the yellow cross, is where we have no center pieces at all right here. You just have the yellow dot. The way we're going to do this is we're going to be doing same one as the line. So you turn the front once, then you're going to be doing a right trigger, and then undo that move. Now it'll give you this L shape again. Now you're just going to solve this how you normally solve it. So put this in the bottom right, do a big in the front, big like that, and now do a right trigger. And now if you undo that, there's your cross on top. Okay guys, so once we solve the yellow cross right there, we're going to be learning how to finish off the rest of these four corners. Okay, so the way we're going to be doing this is you're actually going to look at the sides like this and look for yellow pieces. So here we have two yellow pieces right here on the sides, two yellow corner pieces, one right there and one right there. And we're going to put them to the left. So put them over there so they're facing the left side over here. Okay, now we're going to learn one algorithm. So the way you do this, turn the right side up, turn the top to the left, turn the right side down, turn the top to the left, put the right side up, turn the top twice, and then turn the right side down. Okay, so now we're one step closer to solving the cube. Now we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to look for some white, for some yellow corners. So here's one right here. You're going to put it right here. And also, you always want to look for a corner that will be in the close to like the bottom left, on the left side right here. This up here doesn't really matter right here. So now we're going to do the same algorithm again. Okay, so now we have a fish. See how it kind of looks like a fish right here? We have the cross and this, so it kind of looks like a fish. we're going to put the fish in the bottom left right there. And now we're going to do the same exact algorithm again. And now you should solve the top. By the way, sometimes the fish you might need to do it twice, and you might need to do the algorithm a few times until the top's actually solved. Okay guys, so once we solve the yellow top and all the other parts, this is the last step to solving the cube. It's called PLO, where we solve the rest of this. Okay guys? So the way we're going to do this is first, look around for this. See how it kind of see the two bars like this next to each other? We're gonna look around for something like that. So right now we have one right here, nothing here because these two don't match. These two don't match, these two don't match, so we only have this one right here. Okay, now we're going to put it on the left side. Okay, and now we're going to turn the left side up. Okay, now we're going to turn the top to the left, turn the right side up, and now we're going to put them both back down. So kind of like turn this to the right, the top to the right, put the left side down. Now turn this top to the left now, put that down. Now we have the fish shape, and we learned how to do that earlier, so we know how to do the fish. Okay guys, so now if that was correct, you should have all of these corners matching up. These two match, these two match, these two match, and these two match. Okay guys, so now we're going to be solving the rest of the cube. Okay, so the way to solve the rest of the cube is you're going to look if you have any solved pairs. These three are not solved. These three are not solved because this is not correct. These three are solved, so this side is solved. This is not solved, and this is not solved. So we're going to put the solved side in the back. So the solved side is right there in the back. And now we're going to be doing this. Turn the front twice. Okay? Turn the top to the left. The left side down, put the right side down. Turn the top. Turn the front side 2 times. Put the right side up and the left side up. Turn the top to the left. And now undo those do's. Now if it was correct, you should have solved your first cube. And also guys, there is one case like this that you might have gotten where there were no 2 pairs that were even matched up at all. See how nothing's matched up? I mean, no 2 pairs are matched up. This case is kind of annoying, but the way you do this is you can actually just do the algorithm wherever you want to. So you do the left side up, turn the top to the left, right side up, turn the top to the right, turn this down, and turn the right down. And now you have the fishing. So that's the algorithm that we learned earlier, and that will make a pair solved. And now we're just going to solve the rest of the cube normally. Turn it in the back. And also sometimes you might need to do the end a few times. So yep. Okay. And now you solve the cube. And sorry actually, but there's actually 2 more different cases. And those cases are this. So this, you actually just do this algorithm now whenever you want to the front 2, because all of these are actually matching right here. See how all of these are matching, but there's no solved side? You see that? So that we can just hold it wherever we want to. And now we're going to do turn the front twice, to the left, both of those down, turn the front twice, put both of them back up, top left, and put it down. And that'll make one solved side. Put it in the back now. And now we can do the algorithm again to solve the cube. And here's the last case, sorry, but this is the last case that could happen. Is this when like this kind of? So none of these are matching either. we're going to do the same algorithm as last time. And that'll make a solve side. Put it in the back. And now do the algorithm. Okay guys, thanks for watching. So if you solve your first cube, please like, and if anything in the video you didn't understand, you can just put that in the comments and I'll try to help you. Okay, thanks for watching.